Dear friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, Lana Harbors. Today, I present my new video on attention. It is part of our conversation on accompanying through the times of adaptation. Hope you like it. Enjoy. This course emerged from my personal experience of more than 25 years of living in constant relocation and immersion in different cultures and traditions. I have never set out to teach other people the practices of self-knowledge. However, after having naturally gathered, studied, revised, and applied many of the valuable observations in my personal life, I realize how numerous insights, experiences, and acquired skills may be helpful for others, especially in our times of fast, big changes. So, I suggest we start with attention. You may be wondering, what does attention have to do with adapting to change of any kind? Well, it has everything to do with it. Let me explain, and we'll take it one step at a time. Attention is the ability to focus on relevant environmental stimulus so that we can respond appropriately. We develop this ability the first seconds after our birth, with our first breath. Think of the state of an infant in the first days of its life. He is completely disoriented in space, not yet able to concentrate on any object. Over time, the infant begins to develop the brain's ability to focus, the conscious alertness and direct attention to different objects. And with each day of our lives, we, ideally, train and improve this ability to adequately use attention. A well-developed ability of alertness, attention, allows us to quickly build a new system of orientation in the times of adaptation. Let's look at the 6 main phases of attention and the states associated with them. Phase 1. Turning on of attention. This is a kind of activation and getting into a state of readiness to turn on the energy of presence. This is when we actively connect to our new environment. Attention, like breathing, has its on and off phases. During sleep, for example, attention is disabled or turned off. Nevertheless, the thoughts and pictures occur in the mind. Phase 2. Focused attention. Focused attention is the ability to zoom our attention on an action or object, regardless of the amount of time we focus on it. With focused attention, we quickly notice external stimuli, such as the sound of a motor or the ticking of a wall clock, as well as internal stimuli, such as a feeling of tiredness, thirst, etc. Our ability to focus on a stimulus or action can vary depending on various factors. Personal factors, for example, our emotional state. We are more likely to respond correctly to a stimulus when we are in a good mood and motivated than when we are sad, tired, depressed, disinterested, or anxious. Environmental factors. Agree. It is much easier to concentrate on something when there are no distractions in our environment. Stimulus factors, such as the difficulty of the stimulus, its duration, etc. For example, predictable and vivid stimulus is much easier to detect than a previously unknown or poorly recognizable one. Phase 3. Sustained attention. Ability to focus on one specific task and avoiding the other distractions for a long period of time is called sustained attention. This is the most training level of attention for anyone to maintain and to prolong. One of the best examples of sustained attention is the prolonged focus you have to have while driving for extended period of time. Phase 4. Selective attention. Selective attention is the ability to concentrate and respond to a particular stimulus or action in the midst of other distracting stimuli. Phase 5. Divided attention. Divided attention is the ability to process 2 or more responses or react to 2 or more tasks simultaneously. Other, more commonly used term for divided attention is multitasking, which is juggling between 2 or more tasks. It is common that due to divided attention, the user may get exhausted fast, since it uses mental focus on a large scale. Divided attention at times requires muscle memory. For example, when you are learning a bicycle to ride for the first time, you require a lot of sustained attention to learning. Once you know how to ride the bicycle, you can listen to songs and even give your attention to somewhere else because of the muscle memory. Phase 6. Alternating attention. Alternating attention is the ability to switch your focus back and forth between 2 or more stimuli. The primary difference between alternating and divided attention is that in case of divided attention, the same amount of attention is split into the number of tasks at hand. In case of alternating attention, the entire attention is shifted from one to another. We are moving from simple to more complex mental processes. Turning on and focusing attention are fairly simple actions. However, sustained, selective, divided, and alternating attention are not always easy tasks. They require special training and preparation. In many ways, our lives unfold events that help develop these abilities in us. So, to summarize all the above, we can view change and our ability to adapt as an opportunity to expand and develop brain plasticity through the conscious use of different types of attention. In conclusion, a few quotes about attention. Attention strengthens the will. Unknown author. The moment one gives close attention to anything, even a blade of grass, it becomes mysterious, awesome, indescribably magnificent world in itself. Henry Miller, on the mystery of attention. Tell me what you pay attention to, and I will tell you who you are. Jose Ortega y Gasset. Attention is important because whatever you pay attention to grows. Deepak Chopra. This is the first, wildest, and wisest thing I know, that the soul exists, and that it is built entirely out of attention. Mary Oliver. To close our first video on attention, it's appropriate to mention a quote from the Asian sages. Energy always follows attention. In other words, energy flows to where attention goes. Together we rise. Namaste.